Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into an important topic, bipolar disorder. You may have heard of this mental illness, often misunderstood as just mood swings. But did you know there are different types of bipolar disorder, each affecting mood in unique ways? In this video, we'll break down bipolar 1 and bipolar 2, exploring the differences between mania, hypomania, and the challenges that come with each type. If you're ready to learn more about how bipolar disorder impacts people's lives, keep watching.
What is bipolar disorder?
Mental illnesses come in many forms: depression, anxiety, PTSD, bipolar disorder, and more. You may have heard of bipolar disorder, a mental illness that affects a person's mood. A common misconception is that people with bipolar disorder have frequent mood swings, rapidly shifting from happiness to sadness, anger, or irritation, without much warning. But did you know that there are different types of bipolar disorder?
How does bipolar 1 disorder affect moods?
Let's start with bipolar 1. People with this type of bipolar disorder experience cycles of mania, depression, and periods of normal mood. However, not everyone with bipolar 1 goes through depressive episodes. Some may only experience shifts between normal and manic moods. This can feel like riding a roller coaster, where the excitement builds as you climb the first hill, and at the peak, you feel on top of the world.
What exactly is mania?
According to the DSM-5, mania is a distinct period of abnormally and persistently elevated, expansive, or irritable mood, along with abnormally and persistently goal-directed behavior or energy. Keep in mind that not everyone with bipolar 1 experiences mania in the same way.
How is psychosis linked to bipolar 1?
In some cases, people with bipolar 1 may experience psychosis during a manic episode. Psychosis is often understood as losing touch with reality. It may involve delusions, hallucinations like hearing voices or seeing things that aren't there, or incoherent speech that doesn't make sense to others. When in a psychotic episode, a person might not realize anything is wrong or that they're experiencing psychosis. It's a serious condition that usually requires emergency care.
What happens after a manic episode?
A mood that someone with bipolar 1 disorder may experience often follows a manic episode. Like the roller coaster analogy we used earlier, what goes up must come down. A person with bipolar 1 can quickly shift from feeling on top of the world to plunging into a much more negative state.
How does depression manifest in bipolar disorder?
Just as with mania, not everyone experiences depressive episodes in the same way. If you're depressed, you may have mental and behavioral symptoms, such as losing interest in activities you usually enjoy, feeling hopeless, intense sadness, irritability, or difficulty concentrating. Depression can also affect you physically, making it harder to sleep, leaving you fatigued, or reducing your appetite.
What is bipolar 2 disorder?
Another type of bipolar disorder is bipolar 2. While it's similar to bipolar 1, the symptoms are generally milder. People with bipolar 2 experience episodes of depression and normal mood, just like those with bipolar 1. However, instead of full-blown mania, they experience hypomania.
What is hypomania?
What exactly is hypomania? It's similar to mania, but less intense. If you have hypomania, you might experience increased energy, racing thoughts, heightened motivation to take on new projects, and other symptoms we've previously discussed in relation to mania. However, hypomanic episodes usually don't cause the severe disruptions in life that manic episodes can, although they can still be troublesome.
Which episodes are more challenging in bipolar 2?
While people with bipolar 1 tend to struggle more with manic episodes, those with bipolar 2 often face greater challenges with depressive episodes rather than hypomanic ones. Of course, everyone's experience is unique, and these are just general trends.
How do bipolar 1 and bipolar 2 differ?
Both bipolar 1 and bipolar 2 disorders share similarities and differences. Bipolar 1 is characterized by manic episodes, while bipolar 2 is more associated with extreme depressive episodes. Neither one is inherently better or worse, they simply impact individuals in different ways.